I've been trying to play on full screen instead of full screen window. I tab out constantly. I cannot stand this tabbing in and out shit. Oh, right. So the last video that I made here on Cold War yesterday, I basically karate chopped my desk in half. If you haven't seen that video, definitely go and check that out. Also, and by the way, we are getting close to 4.5 million subscribers. We're only like a few thousand off, so if you're not subscribed, subscribe. I upload basically every single day, give myself a day here and there because I've been doing this for a long time and I'm gonna die before I'm 40 if I keep going the way that I have. So the last video that I did on Cold War, I showed the R1 SHADOWHUNTER that was actually put into the game by accident. They ended up releasing that bundle into the store and people were able to buy it and use it. And they also complete the challenge to actually, you know, use the actual default version of it. And the reason I can't show you here in the menu is because yesterday they came out with an update, ended up removing this thing. They said anyone that went out of their way to actually unlock it and buy it, they will refund the people that bought it and they will take it away from the people that ended up unlocking it themselves. And whenever that is supposed to come out, the challenge will reappear and they will be at 14 of 15 and they only have to complete it one time. Originally, people were not going to get any stats back. They were just going to strip it away from them. Didn't matter if you actually spent the time unlocking it and the energy and double XP tokens and all that other stuff trying to level it up as quickly as possible. Originally, they were saying they did not care if you did any of that. They're just going to put it back into the game and you can basically just go fuck yourself. But they updated with that and realized, yeah, that probably doesn't sound so good that double XP tokens are getting eaten while this whole thing is happening. So that and the store and the refunds and stuff. Now here's the thing, I can't really quote whether or not they actually refunded me, but I don't think that they did. But I will say this, they also didn't take it away from me. This is the weirdest thing about being in the Call of Duty community. I don't know if there's actually another gaming company out there that puts out patch notes that are literally wrong every time. I don't know how else to, like, they said that they removed it. It literally says that it is gone, and then people will get it back later. I still have it. Now, here's the thing, though. This is the same thing that ended up happening whenever I got the Street Sweeper, and you can unlock that early. I ended up unlocking that early and getting Dark Matter Ultra for the thing. And then they ended up taking it away from people, but I still had it because it was on my class. This is the same case right here. I actually have it on this class, but here's the thing. If I go over to the special tab, I can't find the crossbow anymore. It is no longer there. It's not even like unselectable or something like that, kind of like my E-tool. There's nothing wrong with the E-tool. You can use that normally. I just didn't unlock it. The M79 is special alpha, and then the crossbow will be special bravo, but it's not here. So even if I go over here and I try to go to my gunsmith, you can see everything regularly on here, although my challenges don't work. I don't think they do anyway. And whenever I go and actually pick the R1 SHADOWHUNTER, it actually brings me over to the default menu instead of actually bringing me to the specials tab. Like, okay, I'm on the submachine gun right now. When I click this, I should be on all the submachine guns. So that means whenever I pick a special weapon, that would mean that I would be taken to the special tab, yes? Nope. So the only way that I would actually be able to get this on the other classes is if I did something like class options copy, then overwrite number 9. And see, now I have 2 separate classes that have it, and I have 2 crossbows now. That's about the only way you can really kind of keep it there. That's what I did with my Street Sweeper thing right here. This class, this was the one that originally had the early Street Sweeper on it, and I kept it right here. So it's gonna be the same thing with this R1 SHADOWHUNTER, although I don't know if the things work, but we'll use it some more while people can't use it, I guess. I'm pretty sure I can't be the only person in the world that they didn't take this from, or if they even took it from anybody, honestly. We actually can't even believe the patch notes, and it's not even about being incredibly accurate to some deep degree. It just is like simple shit, man. Gregor Gillespie is back, UFC, back from the Shadow Realm. Kevin Lee kicked him into the Shadow Realm like a year and a half ago or something. Gregor was like super hyped too going into that fight, and Kevin just, sheesh. Kevin Lee, not Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland's fighting tonight, though. Once that shit gets going... Ever since I started playing Valorant, people are just like, dude, no, you have to be playing on full screen, blah, blah, blah. All this other shit's gonna happen. It adds input lag and all this stuff. I don't know if it actually adds input lag or not. I don't really feel the difference, I'm gonna be honest, at all. I'm on full screen, but I feel like it locked into the game now. I understand why you play in full screen versus full screen borderless. I understand. I'm just not accustomed to this. I also started putting code names on because I don't know if it's like the hackers or what, but I've been seeing a lot of pretty bad names. I'll get screenshots from people every once in a while, you know, be like, oh dude, look at this guy's name in your game. You didn't blur it out, and it's just, what I'm supposed to do, blur the entire kill feed? Luckily we got this code name shit, so that helps. I apparently don't know the balance at all in this game. Number one counter to people running around with this crossbow. If you do find anybody, just put down a trophy and it doesn't even matter. You guys are so sweaty, man. I can't even like play a regular ass lobby. They all boosted to 1K. There's 3 level 1000s on the other team. Like fuck tomatoes. Sorry anyone that likes tomatoes. Those shits are nasty as fuck. First thing in the world to get on your burger is just a giant slice of tomato. Literally the #1 way to ruin everything. The only good tomato product that there possibly could ever be is literally just like pizza sauce and ketchup. So did these guys actually sit there in zombies and boost all the way to 1000? Or are there like special modded lobbies and shit that people are doing too? Or are they actually just all XP glitching? If it's hard work to boost all the way there, even though it is boosting, I mean, salute to you, soldier. See, what's also really weird about that, I have the crossbow, but do I actually have the store crossbow? Now it says R1 Shadowhunter when I'm pretty sure that's supposed to have the special name of it, actually. What was the name of the special? Let me see my video. Because it's supposed to have that skull on it, but now it's the regular one. Still have access to it, but they took away my store one. Yeah, it's the legendary Lance Head, I think it's called. There's 2 1000s in this lobby too. What the fuck is this game? Hold on, let me... How am I gonna be able to kill people with a crossbow when I got people that are actually bored enough to go and boost on Cold War? They're not gonna let me just kill him with a crossbow. I mean, 2 level 1000s right here. What the f... So, okay, if you boost to 1K on here, right? What happens with these people whenever they go on to Warzone, for example? I've yet to actually kill anyone that's level 1000, and I watch streams and shit like that all the time, all day, and I do not see level 1000s on Warzone. So what happens when these guys are getting 1000 on here? Does it not transfer over to Warzone or something somehow? Really weird. With the sheer amount of 1000s I've seen on here, I would think that people would go out of their way to do whatever XP glitch or modded lobby or whatever it is that, you know, there could be more than one method. I don't know. People being the way that they are, they would, not only would they cheat and do all the shit that they're currently doing, but then they would also go onto this game, get boosted to 1000 on this game, or boost themselves to 1000 on this game, and then just come back to Warzone with all of that XP and being level 1000 and... Sweaty ass lobby, I'm leaving. Jump at me, I jump out the lobby. Using a crossbow, not playing the real game. Yeah, and I watched that Snyder's cut for Justice League or whatever. I remember watching that Justice League when it initially came out, like a few months after it came out, I think. I watched it on a train or a plane or something with Alexis, and I remember not really being a big fan of it. I like DC. So weird, my lobbies felt so casual when I played the first day with this crossbow, but every lobby I've been in so far. Sometimes I wish I could name my videos even longer titles, like this video will be named, "They took away the R1 Shadowhunter, but I said no, but level 1000s don't care about..." I mean, really, it's never even been about being funny. It's just, it says exactly what's happening in the video to the point to where it makes you wonder why you should even click. It's almost anti-clickbait by telling you exactly what's in it, in detail. So there's another level 1000. Now, it could just be the code name thing making it seem even more sweaty than it is. Okay, they're sniping, so I mean, there's at least that, I guess. I mean, we can sit here on A all we want. I mean, I would show more of the R1 Shadowhunter and everything, but there's really nothing new on it. You're not going to be able to really change the attachments on it, it seems like, anyway. It's not going to be anything really special about it. I know that in zombies, it's actually not too terrible. You can actually skewer multiple heads with one bolt, which is really cool. That's pretty strong. As far as in multiplayer, yeah... Everyone was pretty much right about it from the start, anyway. They tried to take it from me, and apparently I said no.